Welcome back to my channel. And as I mentioned in a previous video, I am a flight attendant, and as you can see from the title, here are 5 things that I think new flight attendants should know. Number 1, there's a possibility that your sleeping patterns will be messed up, and it's not just purely because of you being jet lagged. Sometimes you are in the same time zone and you've done only 2 legs for that one day, but you find yourself in the middle of the night, you can't fall asleep. Why? I'm not sure what's happening to your body that caused this. However, you will find yourself wondering, why can't I sleep? And that's the reason why a lot of flight attendants suggested you take melatonin. But if you do not want to take melatonin or any other sort of sleeping aid, I find that exercising really helps a lot. When I can't fall asleep, I just exercise and, I'm knocked out. Get some gains. Number 2, don't expect to get along with your entire crew. Sometimes people, it's just common sense at this point that you're not going to get along with everyone. Sometimes you are paired up with people who just, no matter how hard you try, they will not reciprocate your niceties, and they've been in the game for years and they've just grown bitter, and you have to know that you're doing this for you and not because of that person, because sometimes it can really drain your energy, and you know that this is a 4-day trip and you just cannot deal with this person, and you have to be working with them one-on-one, or maybe there's another person there working with you, and they're grouped off and you're there, just being all new and lonely. It's only a few days. You have an advantage because unlike a lot of other jobs, you don't have to go in to work and see the same people day in and day out. You're seeing new faces every time, or majority of time that you go in, unless you bid with a friend. At the end of the day, you just have to know that getting your job done is more important than wondering if Suzanne, who's working lead, cares about you, or if she hates you or not. Just don't focus on that. Just focus on getting your work done. You'll spend a crap ton of money. I am talking about a lot of money, a lot of dough, a lot of cheddar. You'll spend a lot of money on stockings alone. Pure stockings. Just pantyhose, pantyhose, pantyhose. Like pantyhose, 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 pantyhose. You'll spend a lot on pantyhose. Why? Because there's holes in your pantyhose, and you can't be walking through the airport with holes in your pantyhose. And you know that you have to buy that. They rip like every trip. Sometimes it gets caught in a galley latch, or it gets hooked on a door, or it gets hooked on your bag, and your stocking is ripped. So it's either you buy a new one, or you're gonna be doubling up, because you can't be walking around with ripped stockings. Number 4. Number 4 is similar to number 1. It goes hand in hand, except it's like the result of number 1. If you don't sleep enough, then your weight might be affected, and your weight might fluctuate. That is something that I noticed. Prepare to see a difference in the way your uniform fit on graduation day and the way it fits when you get off probation. You're just gonna go up and down, up and down. Sometimes I'm gaining weight, sometimes I'm losing weight. It could be because of the lack of sleep. I believe that is a huge contribution to it. The lack of sleep may cause you to gain weight. Your body is functioning completely different. You're sleeping different, you're eating different, you're probably eating more, you're probably eating less, depending on the type of person you are. If you're a snacker, you might find yourself sitting in your hotel room snacking, eating a bunch of junk. or you can find yourself not eating because you've been working for 4 legs that day and you didn't get any time to sit and have a meal, so you might have just eaten a bag of pretzels. Number 5, last but certainly not least, pick up open time on your days off. There are certain days when you might feel really exhausted and you say, no, I'm not going to pick up any days, but then you end up, at the end of the month saying, why does my check look like this? I need to be making more money. But what can I say? You pick up the open time, you make an extra few dollars, and you can buy yourself some stockings, because you're gonna need to. But pick up open time or get a side hustle, because girl, boy, it ain't easy. This would be 5.5. It's just common courtesy, and you should just have this in the back of your mind all the time. Just remember to restock your carts. Restock your carts for the person who's gonna take that plane out next, because it's just a nice thing to do. Unless you are out of an item, then there's no excuse for you not to restock. Even if they don't like the way you stack your cart, it's better than coming in and seeing that the entire cart is empty. There's just open cans of soda inside. Like, just make sure you throw out your empty cans. It's not that hard. Think about it. You're not saving any soda for anyone. You're not gonna open a can of soda and leave it for 4 hours later when it's flat and nobody wants it. You think the other flight attendant is gonna come in and just use your half open cans that you left in there? You're not doing anyone a favor. Just empty out the cart of the open cans. Nobody wants your flat soda. Nobody. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week or weekend or day, or whenever you're watching this. Just have a good time.